a Christmas poem called Not Much Changed. Not much changed that silent night, that holy night, beyond the fright of shepherds in their field. Nothing changed in Bethlehem, in David's town when love came down, at least not on that night. Though Mary knew, along with a few significant minority players, that something stirred, a holy word, filling souls with hope, joy, love and peace, but not much changed that Christmas night. When the shepherds had gone and the family were alone, Mary, Jesus and Joseph, their worries remained, their fears were the same, considering raising this child, their child, God's child, Emmanuel. I imagine they saw out the night, the sleepless night of parents of a newborn baby, held their breath when he stirred, at every noise that they heard, at every breath they didn't hear, before finding a rhythm of life as a family of 3. At 8 days old, in the story we're told, Jesus was brought to the temple. As per religious law, every firstborn male shall be called holy to the Lord. A ritual decision, name, circumcision, a sacrifice offered to God, of 2 turtle doves paid for with what they could offer, and there light dawned in the eyes of the patient and wise who lived their lives in humble expectation, that the Messiah foretold in prophecies of old, bringer of grace-filled liberation, would be born to men, be seen by them in their generation. Simeon and Anna, bit part characters whose lives had been waiting for this day, for this child to save God's people, all people, a light, revelation, but even then, not much changed. 18 months after, imagine the laughter of a toddler in a house, hushed by the arrival of strangers. Their tale describes how they followed the skies from lands afar to where they are, in search of a newborn king, to offer their worship, to bow down low, to show their adoration with presence and presence. Gold for a king, ushering in God's reign, God's kingdom come. Incense for a priest, bridging the dearth of understanding twixt heaven and earth. Myrrh for a prophet as a symbol of hope, healing, restoration, promise and change, noticing the now and the not yet. Yet not much changed in that house that day, except for the danger and the need to flee to Egypt because those in power feel threatened. What if this baby born to be king should win the hearts of humankind? What if this priest had the ear of God and the favour of the same? What if this prophet's message of hope proclaimed all people free? But that day still nothing changed. Herod remained in power. Upon Jesus' return, so the story goes, the child grows and proclaims he knows the heart of God. He speaks good news, subverting views that favour the few at the expense of the many. His actions just, love a must, humbly walking with God. He seeks, saves, heals, embraces, names and claims the lost, and that's where things change. Whilst nothing changed that Christmas night, maybe everything changed that silent night, that holy night in David's town when love came down with us to dwell, Emmanuel. Salvation born, that glorious morn, the glorious dawn of the presence of God here. This world to claim, to save, to serve, to change. Which brings us to this moment now, for us to consider how that baby born, Emmanuel, God on earth with us to dwell, might still be born in us. May God take our humble starts, our open hands and willing hearts, and fill us with God's love. May God see our bended knees and all that we have to offer, and fill us with God's Spirit. May God hear creation's groans, humanity's cries, pain-filled sighs, and be born in us this day. May we see change, transformation through encounters with the love of God as we seek to live like Jesus. Amen.